Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have the 2023 Michael McDowell Indy Road Course Race to Win Diecast. Now, at the time of this video, this is the final road course race for NASCAR's Cup Series at Indy. Who knows what the future holds, but regardless, they made a raced version diecast of this, and I am excited to check it out. So, without further ado, let's go up to it. Alrighty folks, we're at the good old box and let's dive into today's diecast review. So the first thing that I've noticed with this car, out of the box, is it's actually a very clean raced version, which for your diecast stop motion guys, this is a very good thing. If you swap out the windshield here, you don't have the windshield wiper there. And essentially you could take, I think it's the Freight Auctions car, swap out the windshield with it. Congratulations, you have the normal Horizon 2023 paint scheme, and there's no raced version markings really much on this vehicle from what I'm seeing thus far. So that gives you options. So you could have, you know, the traditional road course variant, and then you could just have one you could use in your stop motions. You could make it a Coke 600 car. So that's kind of cool. It gives you a little bit of options. When you have these one-off paint schemes, or, you know, paint schemes that don't get made in the clean version, sometimes it's nice to see the race versions not be caked in damage, because then it's multi-use. So anyways, go to the front windscreen. We talked about the windshield wiper right there. Very, very cool detail. A little bit of a fun fact. There is some metal windshield wipers that are made for 164 cars. I think it's a popular thing with like the drift cars and stuff. The premium, like, you know, die-cast model builders. You know, some people, they customize like Hot Wheels cars. I'm talking about like international customizers. And they have little parts and wheels and stuff. And I've noticed they have some like sports car style windshield wipers. You can buy those and actually attach them to your 164 scale die-cast, and they're like 3D. They're not a decal. So it could give your car a buttload of detail. Go to the hood of the car. I got Horizon Hobby. We are radio control. I've actually bought paints from them, so that's really cool to support a sponsor that's in the sport. That is very, very cool. And go over to the front of the diecast. You got that 22-23 Ford front end that is now retired. And again, I'm not seeing a lot of damage or grime. I mean, again, if you use this in a stop motion, you're not going to really notice much at all. So that's kind of a good thing. You got the number 34 Sunoco. Got Front Row Motorsports Sunoco once again. Simple blue front end with a yellow, kind of a bottom stripe, if you will. Notice the, I guess you could call it the canards of the splitter. It has a little bit of yellow tape. Go left side of this diecast. And I did pick this one up from our friends at Circle B Diecast. And why do I wait to the left side of the car to mention that? Is the Circle B logo is actually on the B post. Good marketing, right, by the way. B post, B logo, yeah. Anyways, obviously I got this car from there. So I've supported two of the sponsors on this car. The Horizon Hobby, I've bought stuff from them before, and Circle B Diecast. So if you want to pick up this car today, guys, it was still in stock. Last time I checked, go over there to Circle B Diecast. Use promo code Diecastbuffet, and you could save on shipping any orders $30 or more. Now, obviously, on the white portion of the car, you're going to see a lot of dirt and grime. Very, very easy to see the little scatter spots, if you will. One thing that's really interesting is notice there's like a pop rivet design where the fuel gauge is. So I don't know if that's like a panel they could put on that covers the fuel gauge, because the cars are coming this way to the start-finish line, not this way, which means they pit fueling, you know, the right side of the car. So that's kind of a cool detail. Got Chicago, I don't know what the biff, how do you pronounce that? Got Loves. Actually a pretty nice scratch right there. That's part of the race wear, so there's a little bit of race wear here. You got some very small contingencies above the rocker box. I believe that's what the cool kids call it. Mobile One, Lincoln Welders K&N, Sherwin-Williams, Mac Tools, and Racing Electronics, Horizon Hobby. Very nice paint scheme. Got We Are Radio Control. The blue, yellow, and white definitely pops. Got NASCAR 75th Anniversary Cup Series. Good year. Got Michael McDowell right there in the name banner, or roof rail, if you will. And I think it's cool on his signature, or not signature, but name decal. Check this out. There's a cross on there. I actually like that. That is really cool. It's on the second L on Mcdowell. On the right side, you'll see a cross. I think that is really, really cool. You have your Race Win sticker from Victory Lane, free auctions. And on the B post, Ford, Circle B. Not sure what that top logo is above the B. And then you have REM, it looks like. Go to the caboose of the diecast. You got my other car is radio controlled. That is funny. So, from my understanding, Horizon Hobby, they sell RC cars, paints, model supplies, stuff like that. That's what I've bought in, like paints and stuff from them. And yeah, I've noticed them on like Amazon or whatnot, or eBay or what. I forget where I got it from. But anyways, I bought them from them before. That's a pretty cool marketing thing right there. I like when they have a little fun with the sponsor, kind of like the Dale Jarrett UPS days. What can Brown do for you? Or we want to race the truck. I like that. Now you can see some dirt and the grime on the back end with the 34. It's a little bit darker there. Got Front Row Motorsports, got the Ford license plate. Go to the right side of the diecast. You can see some beating and banging, probably on a restart. I got to be honest with you, this race was extremely boring in my opinion. Almost nothing happened. I'm so glad the road course is gone as of 2024 for the Cup Series. I don't enjoy it in IndyCar, and I don't enjoy it in NASCAR. I think they should just run the oval. That's just me. To me, I love the 2024 Brickyard 400. I thought it was a fantastic race. Some people didn't like the finish. I could understand that. Very understandable. However, the overall race was fantastic. I enjoyed it. NASCAR belongs on the oval. The Xfinity Series, if the oval doesn't pan out, send them to IRP. They've raced there before, so I could be okay with that. But the Cup Series belongs on the oval. The Brickyard 400 deserves to be there. And what does the future hold for that event? I think it's a fascinating discussion. I have no idea. But what I will say, if the fans don't show up and the racing ain't good, don't be surprised. They're back on the road course, or they don't even race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So I think the drivers got to do their part, and the fans, they got to do their part too. Got Shop Local right there. Mcdowell, Horizon Hobbies. We are radio control. I don't know what it is about the deck lid, but last couple of diecasts I've reviewed in the studio, the deck lid was, it was off. So I don't know if that's just a factory thing. Maybe their placement is a little bit wonky, Joel, because they're very similarly placed off. So I don't know how that works, but they might want to get that one a little bit keyed up better. But anyways, I'm so glad they made this diecast. They've made both of his Cup wins in the 164 scale. Unfortunately, both of them were one-off paint schemes. In 2021, or I say one-off, but they didn't make the clean version is what I should have said. They didn't make his Love's car for 2021, which is a big L in my opinion. They only made his Daytona race win, which had a buttload of damage on it. So, you know, for you stop motion fans, you really couldn't use that without it looking really goofy on track. This one's very clean, so you can. Just some minor modifications, you know, I would swap out the windshield. And you can make this easily a non-race diversion diecast. So that's good. But the clean version didn't officially get made, which is kind of crazy. They did come back in 2024 and ran at the Brickyard 400. I think the paint scheme's a little bit different from what I noticed. Maybe the yellow's a little bit brighter. Could be mistaken on that. But I'm just glad both of his wins got made. I love seeing the race to win diecast era that we're in. And I know a lot of people complain about the things in the current diecast universe, but I think one of the bright spots that does not get talked about enough in a positive way is how many race to win diecasts actually get made. I mean, there was a time and place where you might get 4 race to wins every year. Championship car, maybe a Chase Elliott or Dale Jr. win, Daytona 500, and that's really it. I mean, maybe one obscure one, like a Pocono win. In terms of the Gold Series. They did make some throughout the Authentics line, but it was kind of like the amount of truck diecast they make for 1 year, they would make for the raced wins in the Cup Series. So you might get 7 of them in total for the whole year. Nowadays, we're getting over 25 of them, and it's a 36-race season. And in the Winner Circle line, has really helped that. And we could literally get over 30 raced wins for 2023 in the 164 scale, which as a collector is the best we've ever had the raced wins since '07. It's been a long time coming. I love to see it though. Will it last in the future? Who knows? Enjoy it. That's my honest advice. So it's really cool. I enjoy seeing not just the popular guys get the raced wins, the Larsons, the Daytona 500s, and then the Elliots, but even the random wins get made. I think that's really cool. Thank y'all for watching this video. Have a blessed one. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you can. It lets the YouTube algorithm know you enjoy this content. It'll help me, be able to grow the channel, be able to get more diecasts in the studio. We got a buttload of cool stuff to review. More raced wins from 2023 and beyond. Diecast Buffet, signing off. Diecast Buffet, signing off.